Good afternoon. It is 2:43 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on 7/29/2019. This video is in regards to sharding and the FUD spreaders, the haters, the jealous, all the ones that are just spreading fake news on Apollo's achievement, the historic database. Yes, database, network, sharding, live blockchain. Okay, it's done, and it's done by Apollo. Ethereum could not do it. Tequila, or is it? Can I drink it or what? They couldn't do it. Sounded like tequila for a second there, but anyway, what comes down, we have to look at the facts. I am the first person to promote Apollo back April 2018. That is over 1 year ago and a few months, okay? And I've watched Apollo. Before they became out there and known, they built the network, okay? Off of the NXT, they paid the dues, and they built more and more on it, okay? Including things like a marketplace so you can spend your Apollos. Nobody else has, built into the wallet. Okay, then you have data, data uploads. You can do that, time-stamped. Nobody else has that. Those are working right now in the wallet. Okay? The wallet is the all-in-one wallet. Now, when you look at what they have already established, the fastest network in the world, 1 to 2 seconds, going sub-seconds soon, and that is proven. Okay? Then you open up your wallet, you can see the blocked speeds at the 2 seconds. You can do a transfer from your wallet to the exchange in a blink of an eye or two. That's how fast it goes. Okay, so when you look at what they have already, to the left you have the all-in-one advantages over here of Apollo. Okay, and this is available on their website. I'll show you that link in just a second. That you can basically download this and zoom in when it's good for you to read everything that Apollo has and kicks butt on everybody else. Then you have the speed over here. Then you have the privacy features over here, including the IP masking and the coin shuffling. Two big boys right there. And the IP masking, look how Apollo dominates all this through here. Okay, so that's the working piece there. Now, with this Apollo Foundation, that is who basically has the Apollo currency APL on CoinMarketCap for less than 1/4 of a penny at the moment. Not going to be there for long, okay, with all this stuff that's happening. So when you look at what's gone on in the last year plus, I've been there every day pushing and promoting Apollo. Why? Because I know, and I knew when I first saw it back in April of 2018, actually it was in March, I said to myself, holy mackerel, this is going to be huge. It's putting everything under one roof. It is truly an all-in-one. And when they said to me that they're going to do the decentralized exchange built into the wallet, which is there now but not live trading yet, live trading is coming. Then when they said they were going to also do sharding, and I said, well, that's going to be amazing if you do that. Then they said they were also going for national currency use in Africa. I said, holy, and that was before I started pushing back in, April of last year. So watching them go from a CDE, not an ICO, a CDE, coin distribution event. They built it before they put the coins up. Currently, when you look at ICOs, they took your money and tried to build it, and a lot of them failed. Apollo built, and then they did the coin distribution event, and what happened? They took the money, they put it into marketing, getting on exchanges, and things, and that's the way to do it. That's the proper way to do it. So now when you look at the proof of sharding, it's all over. BitFi put up a few videos, 2 videos actually, and an explanation. I'm going to have my water, not a coffee at the moment. I usually have coffee. Many people have expressed skepticism that Apollo APL, their ability to deliver functional sharding tech. The first shard is now about to hit. This was a while back. But how can you verify that sharding is taking place for yourself? Here is an example video of how you can see there was a shard. Let's watch this. Now anybody that's a developer, coder, can easily look at this and see what this gentleman is doing. And it's one of the Apollo devs. I'll be going into the code of sharding shortly. Richard Levin has one of the YouTube shows, crypto shows, and he sent a request, so I put that information into the next video. And Richard, by the way, I have the biggest blank, but I hope you're doing well. Let's see, we should let the past be past and be friends again. Anyway, let's go back to this. Now while this is going, okay, again, any developer out there, any coder out there can see what's going on here. And what you're basically looking at is block information and the commands that go along with it. Now my history, I have a marketing company, but it's also a app development company, Top Tech Services. So I know what's all about in the apps. I build Java. I build all different types of apps. I build Apple and Android. So I know how the app coding goes. I built them line by line. I know how it goes. It's boring, very boring, but I know how it is. So I knew when they were working on their sharding, I could see the progression of it. I could see what was going on. So I knew that they were going to do it. And I knew that it would be the first in history, which is a rush. It's currently happening right now. It's live. Sharding is live. So Apollo has done it. Nobody else could do it but Apollo. Now you look at that. That's part one. Part two, right here. Let's go back here. Twing. This is in your wallet, and I'll show you the wallet in a minute. The wallets are available on Apollo's website on the wallet page. You can download it and check this information out yourself. And that's what's great. The all-in-one is over to the left-hand side. All the dashboard over there. Now the new wallet 3.0 doesn't have a dark mode yet. Get it done, Apollo. Get the dark mode. Because right now I'll show you the current light mode. Boy, is it light. Okay, now you can see with the sharding was over to the right. It advanced in and completed.
1, 2, 3. 15 minutes could save you 15% or more.
You read there, and there you go. That is what you have there. Now, let me get out of this. Come on. Thank you. Oh, you don't want to. Ooh, this one's being. You know what? Okay, so number 3. The second video shows the last part of the process, ensuring that sharding was successful in logs. F. Checking the folder with base and see that we got the first shard. This marks a new milestone in blockchain tech. We congratulate Apollo on this amazing accomplishment. Ding dong. Okay? So, when you do that, then you look at this. Richard Levin, like I said, put up and asked that I do this for everybody, and I should have done this, myself a while back, but I didn't think there was a need to. But there's more and more FUD spreading around, and I'm basically known as the FUD killer. Yeah, I've knocked down the FUD for the last year plus on Apollo's FUD idiots. I can mention a few, but I'm not going to give them justice other names. Nerd. Okay, CK what? Okay, now, when you look at this, in the move shard initial block to blockchain implementation, cached values, update test. Now this link, and the other ones will be down below, so you can look at them yourselves and go through it. But in each one of these blocks, the command, or I should say the basically the pieces at the top. It shows you what's going on. And this is the account Java at the top, which basically goes through and does block event generators. And then you have the download timer Java, the block validator. And again, you can look at this yourself when I just click the link that's down below. Then you have the APL core Java, block Java, block versions, okay, block applier Java. Can be boring when you're looking at it, there's no doubt about that, but if you want to verify that Apollo has done sharding, these are the files. This proves it. Nobody can say this is wrong. This is on GitHub, it's open source. This is public information. It is out there. It's licensed by Apollo, so don't try to copy it, because you will be sued. It is licensed by Apollo. This is the ticket. You're looking at, right now, a coin that's less than a quarter of a penny. It just did, besides their all-in-one features of the fastest and most private network, and the updater they did a long time ago, and it has been a while for the updater. That updater that they made updates the network, one input, and prevents shards. Prevents, let me drink. Prevents forks. I should have lunch. The thing you gotta look at is don't believe the FUD, don't believe the haters, don't believe the jealous ones. You know, the other networks are jealous of Apollo, and they are just afraid of losing their values because Apollo is going to take the market. Well, guess what? You snooze, you lose. And that pertains to, if you don't go for Apollo and the investment that it is, yeah, you snooze, you lose. You look at the networks, you snooze, you lose. That's the thing, you just didn't do it. Ethereum, you're trying to go to a proof of stake now, and you're saying that maybe you can do sharding in next year sometime? Apollo's got it done. Going through this again, this is going to be the lead intro to the description down below, so you can look at it. But it is a beginning and end to the implementation of sharding. Down here, shard the initial block. You guys are looking at basically many months worth of work, and this is not even, if you look over here, look at this, see that cursor? We have that much more to go. This was many, many months of work. I'm not going to bore you with every bit of it, but it's proven. We'll watch this zip it down. And the link is down below, so you can check it out. That is sharding complete. The all-in-one has done it since last year. This is nothing where somebody's just claiming they did it and they don't have any proof of being, you know, viable and stable, and guess what? Proven products. Yeah, proven products. Fastest network in the world is proven. 2 seconds. Send a coin, download it, buy a few APLs, send it to another wallet, send it to an exchange. You have your proof. Your private features of IP masking and coin shuffling covers up your transactions. Pure privacy. You look at what they're doing in Africa for national currency use. If they sign, and this is the if they sign one national currency deal, you're looking at one massive coin value. Its value for Apollo is going to go up, and it's going to do, in my opinion, in the normal 8 cents area pretty soon. That's in the normal for its coin count. It's going to get there. And then beyond that. But the thing is, you're looking at this. A national currency deal has never been done before, ever. Okay? For an actual currency. There's been reserves done for Bitcoin did a reserve in one, but guess what? It's not the actual tendered pieces. Okay? Coin, paper money, digital, ding dong, legal tender. They're working in Zimbabwe. They're working in every other country of the 54 countries in a partnership with ADF. All this information is in my videos on my channel or on CoinGecko. Just go to their TV channel and search Top Tech Services. All my videos are listed there on CoinGecko, a very good site, crypto site. Okay, so either YouTube, Top Tech Services, or there. All the info on Apollo is there, going back a year plus. I wouldn't have done this unless I knew this was a viable group of people, Victor, the director of the devs, is amazing. You look at his work in the past, Microsoft bought one of his companies. Okay, that's proven. Okay, you look at Steve, and Steve is a workaholic. He had some issues in the past. He resolved those. And he is working his butt off to make Apollo the biggest in the world. He's over in Africa. Guess what? He's moving to Africa because it's so busy over there. And the ADF group is promoting Apollo through 54 of the countries in Africa. So when you look at everything going on, how could you not doubt that they could do sharding? Ding dong. All right, because they are the all-in-one. That is the bomb. Next up is Dex Live with atomic swaps. Think about that. How many people have done atomic swaps? Very tough to do. Apollo's doing it in their own exchange built into their all-in-one wallet. So the all-in-one wallet, there it is. It's a little light, like I said, but it has the exchange info, asset system, currency system, voting system, data storage, like I said, marketplace to spend your Apollos, coin shuffling, messages for private chatting messages, and aliases that you can actually buy. Excuse me. I should say you can make your own aliases and sell the aliases. Now, depending on what the value is, some people said, that in the past I said it was worth millions. Never did I say that. No. What it comes down to is when you buy a alias, it is just like a website domain. If you are lucky enough to reserve an alias that is going to be where a company wants to get it, yeah, they're going to pay money. Now, when you look at what an alias does, when you go to send Apollos, you can just put in the alias name, like Nike, and it goes to Nike. Okay? That's an example. Instead of putting in their account number, the APL account number, you're just putting in the alias. The aliases can and will generate money. The forging that's in the middle here, this is passive income. When you have over 1,000 coins in your wallet, you can do forging. And as long as you have 1,440 transactions, then it starts adding coins in. And this is a test wallet right here. So with that, you have passive income. Those coins come in free, and you make money off of those. Send your Apollos right over here. Messages, sharing over there. News from Apollo over here. Once the decentralized exchange opens up, bada bing, bada boom. So to just recap, you're looking at, this is one of my original videos back a year plus ago. That noise in the background was me with water. Okay, all in one. That's Apollo. So the decentralized exchange coming there, speed. This is going to be the bomb. I've said that many times. That's next up. So then you look through and you look at the things like the ADF agreement signed and sealed by ADF. What have they said? The mandate of facilitating they do in Africa for the benefit to create wealth within Africa, that they have identified Apollo Currency Africa as the only and obvious choice with regard to cryptocurrency and its application in an African perspective, to form a partnership and integrate into our involvement in the African continent because of Apollo's independent blockchain and the endless features. We are endorsing its use and adoption in any of the 54 African countries we have relationships with. Anthony Macali, if I pronounce it right, the ADF group right there, 4/6/2019. That's historic in its own right. They did the updater, which nobody else had, to prevent forks. Historic. They've signed that agreement with ADF. Historic. Putting in different things into the wallet that nobody else has. Having the best privacy. Having the best speed. Can you see why it's called an all-in-one, the ultimate currency? I can. Bada bing, bada boom. Everybody, any questions, you can hit me up on the YouTube message center. I answer every one of them. That's the ticket. Everybody have a great one. Any questions, hit me up. And let me find the out video. Here we go. Everybody, think Apollo. It is the bomb.